Previously on After the Bid.
I'm going home soon, and I mean real soon.
Everybody really is in the form of getting pacified when they get out.
If you can have a second chance at life, would you finally get things right? Would you do all that it takes to undo all the past mistakes? Would you take the time to learn everything that you never knew? Would you do all the things that you never had courage to do? There are many things in my life that I would like to change. I have a lot of regrets and mistakes that I've made. There are opportunities that I have taken. Too many wrong choices that I have made. I wish that I could right all my wrongs and find the places where I truly belong. I want a second chance at life. I am gonna live it the best way.
For me, man, I know there's a lot of people that be incarcerated because they feel like, well, you didn't have to do what you did to get here. You know what I'm saying? But for me, I felt like at the time that I had to do what I did to get here because it wasn't for a want. I did what I did out of necessity. I was living in a house with 4 or 5 people, and I'm the only one working. I'm 16. Nobody had a job in the house but me. My mom smoked crack. My brother don't care. So when the lights get cut off and the water get cut off, nobody else really cares. Ain't no food in here. The TV getting pawned. I mean, I'm looking at it like I don't really have an option. You know what I'm saying? So even going back to what everybody's been saying about, you know, how hard it's gonna be and how difficult it's gonna be once you get out. People were telling me that 15 years ago when I was 16 years old and I was on my way here. My time here, it may not have been successful in the eyes of, you know, other observers, but to me, I think it's been successful because I made it. A lot of people came down here and didn't make it.
Didn't make it, man.
A lot of people ain't leaving the way they came.
My goodness.
You know what I'm saying? So for me, I mean, I seen the challenge from 16 years old and I faced it and I overcame that. Now getting out and putting myself in a position where I'm on the way to going back into society and people telling me again, well, it's hard and it's gonna be challenging.
You ain't buying it.
I mean, it's just another obstacle that I'm gonna have to face because it's not an option. The same way it wasn't an option 15 years ago when I got here.
I don't think people really feel that we are normal getting out and going back to society, so they automatically give you that negative stigma, saying that, oh, he'll be back. I mean, that's how the court system works.
But the only way people know you've been locked up is about the way, is if you tell them, if you carry and conduct yourself in a way in which people don't even know you've been locked up unless you tell them. You know what I'm saying? Brooks on parole, he got 50 years. But the people in society, they don't know he's been on, the pastor at his church don't even know Brooks was locked up. He like, cause I choose to allow people to know certain things about me. Everybody don't need to know everything about me. So if you get out and place yourself in a position to carry yourself according to how you need to act to just blend in with the rest of society, nobody will know your faults. Nobody will know your failures. Only you will. And if you let that be a stumbling block in your life, then that's you.
Yeah.
If
everybody living Brooks reality? It's possible.
But everybody got that opportunity.
I'm talking carry yourself like Brooks.
But I'm saying, do everybody got that opportunity?
Yeah. Most of us live a stereotype.
It's true.
Look,
and one thing I'm gonna say, I know I can, like I said, I'm speaking for me. One thing I know for a fact, you can be successful at anything you want. I was successful at everything I wanted to do. Everything I wanted to do while I was in prison, I was successful at that. Anything you want to be successful at, you can be successful at.
That's right. See, that we go again. I mean, let me get it straight right now. I ain't saying nobody wasn't gonna be successful. All I'm saying is gonna be some
I'm not
challenge.
disputing that. I'm
It's
not.
gonna be challenging when you get out. That's all I'm saying.
I understand that, and you can be
All I'm saying is
successful
gonna be
at
some challenge.
that or whatever it is if you want to do that.
Yeah, I believe you can do whatever you put your mind to. I believe that. No matter of fact, y'all didn't show me. Every one of y'all can do what you want to do.
Coming up next on After the Bid.
How long you did?
27.
I'm 28. I won't say I would be a chameleon, but I heard this wise term. When I'm talking to an 18-year-old man, I'm 18 for the moment. When I'm talking to a 57-year-old man, I'm 57 in the moment. And it's just, level of maturity. Like I said, being in the penitentiary, you learn to talk to different people. Get on their levels and depict where is the conversation going. And right off the bat, I seen that Mr. Browne, he genuine, he gonna speak his mind, and that's what probably drew us together. Even though he was on the last unit that I was on, and he know the pre-reentry stages that I have went through. So that made it kind of easy.
Yeah, my son's birthday yesterday, so I called him. Got all about it first. I called him this morning and told him how you doing and everything. Because he we were talking and everything. He said, yeah, Dad, I'm off today. I said, oh, okay, I'm off myself. Talking and everything. I said, well, then we'll talk to you later. He said, okay. And I hung up. Man. And my little phone got is let me know what date, the birthday. It ring. So beep, beep, beep. That's all. You know, paper. I said, it's our son's birthday. I said, you forgot, boy, you gonna be fucked up.
Mr. Browne, he give me a lot of wisdom and knowledge. He got a son that's about 5-6 years older than me. And right now they got a good relationship. And I'm trying to head where he at. So, I gotta start from the beginning.
Tell my wife, man, by the time he called back, my daughter texted me and let me know, hey, tell my youngest brother he get older and happy birthday. And then I called him back. He said, oh, Dad, you forgot my birthday. My wife said you're going to call. I said, I'll call you back. I called him back. I said, yeah, we sure did forget. But he sung him a song, sung him a happy birthday.
How old is he?
He's 34.
Oh, yeah.
34.
Yeah. How long you been out of prison?
Been out of prison 3 years.
3 good years.
3 good years.
Yeah. That's
great, man.
Yep.
How long you
4
been?
months.
4 months. Oh,
it's been a long 4 months, but it's been a good long 4 months.
You got your job, you paid, man. Shoot, that's good. Right on time.
Yeah.
Get back in society, man, and get with it.
Yeah.
Things have changed so much, man.
This job, I know them cell phones and stuff was all new to you. How long you did?
27.
I'm 28.
Yeah. But it's you look at it now, man, you learn a whole lot.
Like me, he got an X on his back. He did time in the penitentiary. Now he did a bunch of time. He did more time than I was born. So, that ain't nothing but game. I see. I'm been picking up a lot of game. He rebuilt that family back now. I can say, you know what I'm saying? He pleased where he want to be because he's happy. He's a good person. We talk on a bunch of different topics. We can go to controversial topics to just some basic social stuff, even around the job, But we have a lot of fun. I like working with him. He do a lot of training. He trained me on a lot of things, so hey, he's a good friend also.
Coming up next on After the Bid.
You say it's gonna be hard. Why you say it's gonna be hard in the free world for individual? Why you say it's gonna be hard?
It's hard to end. It's control the environment.
You should know what struggles in it.
I remember sleeping and I had a bad nightmare. And I was crying out for my mom, and my cousin came in the room. She's like, your mom's not here. I was like, well, where's my mom?
It's just like Success said, bro. You put your hand to the plow, you decide what you want to do and what you don't want to do.
I agree.
That's a beautiful thing what he said. We got 26, I got to use that, I'm robbing them. 26 opportunities. Huh?
26, huh?
26 opportunities.
26 opportunities to change a habit. 26 opportunities to change a habit. What habit have you changed?
We just shared some great testimonies. I've learned to just hold my tongue sometimes when I'm be out of control. But look, I'm saying that testimonies are great. They watering. I mean, I hear them all every Thursday, and that's cool. I'm saying this is all I'm telling each and every person. Have a realistic plan within yourself. Yeah, don't share it with me. Because if you share with me, I feel like it don't come out as realistic as you want it to be. Just be realistic with yourself. And know that when you get out, there's going to be some struggle. That's all I'm saying.
You saying people going to have struggles.
Yeah.
How do you feel people going to have struggles?
Life is a struggle, man.
Well,
you can't get out here
That's
thinking
what I'm saying. You say it's going to be hard. Why you say it's going to be hard in the free world for individuals? Why you say it's going to be
it's
hard?
hard to end. It's a controlled environment.
You should know what struggles and it's hard to get hard. Some days you get upset to the point you're just like, man, some days we have
You locked in an environment you can't leave. I'm talking about in the free world. You got people got their mind made up and focus on going out and do the right thing.
Okay, so I'm glad you said that part again, because I ain't said I'm gonna come back to the sanctuary.
You said it's gonna be hard.
Yeah.
Give us an example, like for hard, like what? In what way?
Basically, if you get out of
Why should you
jail,
get out?
if you get out of jail, man, we all say what we gonna do, and we already got these plans written down and everything. But like we say, we Christians, you never know what God got planned for you. We gonna struggle some kind of way, but what are we gonna do when we do struggle?
I think this would be something to keep all us, from coming back to the penitentiary and being successful in the world. You talked about doing things out of necessity, right? You know what I'm saying? Whether it was robbing, whether it's selling drugs, robbing banks, whatever it was you was doing. Man, most of us, we do it, like TV said earlier. We didn't have to do them. We wanted to do them.
Well, we not going hit to the head.
No.
How about that wound? When they ain't got a problem with that wound?
Listen, man.
No
Damn,
problem.
listen, man. Just listen, man.
Talk about that.
You was talking about a while ago
It's our issue.
how you got out and came back because you wanted to live and get those things that the world said you should have, right?
Yeah.
That's what got most of us in here, man.
That's
I don't
right.
know everybody's story, man.
That's right.
But that's what got most of us in here, man, because we were trying to live up to the standard that the world set for us.
That's right.
Right?
The hood said.
It was the standard that God set for us, man. But right now, we in a position where I believe every man in this room, man, realized the way that we was living and the things we was chasing after ain't the thing that was meant for us to have, man.
Yells missed in this penitentiary. I don't care if you did 25, I don't care if you do 35. Some of us are still little boys.
Shots, yeah. Wait. Are you gonna toast or I'm gonna toast?
You can tell.
To the men who love us, to the men who don't, and F the men who don't. And to here's to us.
Amen. Wait.
Oh.
We should be wired up. Definitely think me and Lisa should go back to church and start going to meetings again because it's our sobriety that we're trying to. Me and Lisa are talking about going back and starting to do it all over again so we can maintain our sobriety. I think it's good for me, but you had to want it yourself you had to want it yourself. I'm surrounded by people at work. People are bad influences at work. The servers all have drugs and drink outside on break, and I struggle with it every day. I'm surrounded by the people. Tables, like, they're high. I'm surrounded by everybody that's in a restaurant industry is probably there because they have felonies, and that's the only job they could get because they don't do background checks. And that's the truth.
Wait, hold on. I thought you said, like you ain't supposed to be smoking because something with Chloe or some kind of
What
crap.
are you talking about?
Like Mike said, you can't, you're not supposed to be smoking around Chloe or some kind of.
He always says that.
You said, I know what it was. We were in the car the other day, and you were spraying all this. I'm like, what the hell is going on? And you're like, Mike says I can't smoke. Well, who the hell is he?
In my car?
I
in my car?
In your car.
Yeah.
Yeah, in your car.
Yeah, because I don't like the smell of smoke in my car either. I'll smoke in it, but I don't like the smell.
So we were going to get Chloe.
I don't know.
You don't remember? Okay, well, whatever. Let's go by Starbucks and have a real shot. I mean, this is cool and everything, but...
Going to?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, because, you know...
We need to be on it tonight.
Yeah. When you're on it, we can, more money we
more
make.
money.
More money, more money.
We always say the same shit at the same time.
Well, that's one like Jason always tells me. He goes, I don't know if you and Cassie are like mother or daughter or sisters or what y'all are, but y'all like two peas in a pod.
Just alike.
I was like, please don't say mother daughter. I'd rather be sisters.
My mom died when I was 4. She was coming home from a bar and she passed out on a train track and a train hit her. And I remember that night perfectly clear. I was in my room sleeping and I had a bad nightmare. And I was crying out for my mom and my cousin came in the room. She's like, your mom is not here. I was like, well, where's my mom? She's like, she's not here. I was like, well, where's she at? And everybody was in the living room and everybody was crying. I was like, I didn't know what to do. So I started crying myself. And it didn't hit me till later on. And nobody in my family would ever talk about my mom. My dad would say, oh, she was a whore, she was a drug addict, she deserved to die. And they tell me the same thing, you're gonna end up dead just like your mom. And I'd be like, whatever. I was like, that's my mom. Everybody in my family always talked down on my mom. I have an addiction. So you're saying that because I have an addiction, I deserve to die as well? So just recently I found out information about my mom that I've been searching for my whole life. Just what her favorite song was, what was her downfall, why did she start doing drugs? And I just barely got this information a couple months ago from my dad. I was like, well, why did it take 28 years to find out all this information? Why did everybody keep everything from me? Like the pictures that I had of my mom, my dad would rip up in front of me.
Coming up next on After the Bid.
When the lights go out and you gotta go to sleep, lay down in your bed at night, can't lay around your family, that's when that's a reality check right there.
Okay, if you had to choose between your husband or me at the moment, what would you choose?
You already knew that.
Your husband.
You saw me do that.
Okay, well I did it right back to you.
Big changes, but what for you?
Changes? Boy. Oh, they got a computer.
Oh, technology and stuff?
Boy. Technology, boy. This is something serious, boy. I used to see Bluetooth, I seen the guy talking, I thought he was talking to himself. And I looked at him, man, what you doing? And I realized you got this, they're good, though. It's great. It's great, man.
Yep.
Looks so good, man. Everything. Everybody got them now, One person got phones, now everybody got them. Even people on the streets, So it's good to have.
You had them phones that.
Oh yeah, dial.
You got something over, you gotta hang it up and start.
You're right, start over again, and all that. But now you know how to do that in church. I can tell people about what's going on, boy, in life. They think prison life ain't just a joke, but it's not.
No, not at all.
I told my niece and all them about that. It ain't good. Y'all stayed on TV. That's like that's what they do. Maybe it's real. In reality, that stuff is real.
No.
And to play with.
See, that's the thing. The TV and stuff blow up penitentiary like it's the place to be.
That's right.
And like it's cool. Like they got a show called Black Orange, something like that. Mm-hmm. But it's based on prison. It's making prison look cool.
Yeah.
When you be away from your family,
it ain't cool.
Got these people telling you what to do and
that's right.
Don't do this and don't do that and playing the carrot and the carrot and the jackass right. With you.
That's
you
right.
be good, I'll get them.
That's
get
right.
all that. That ain't the fun part.
Cross you out, set you up and everything.
But some people like that. A bunch of today's society that never experienced prison, don't know about prison, don't know about nobody who been to prison. Pretty only gotta go against, gotta go with what they see on TV. Like one of my favorite movies is Life with Eddie Murphy and Martin Lawrence. In jail, they make jail look fun and hilarious. They laughing, joking, having good times. Yeah, it's good times you can have in there with the friends and the associates you have in there, but when the lights go out and you gotta go to sleep and lay down in your bed at night, can't lay around your family, that's when reality, that's a reality check right there. They only tell you the good. Everybody will tell you the good, but they don't want to tell you the bad. People have telling you what to do, you know. And plus, it's dangerous. Everybody go to the pen, don't come out. They die. Sicknesses, murders, psych wards. You can, from the officers beating you up to death or whatever.
I see too many come back down. 5, 7, 8, 9, 10 times. One guy came back 5 times, and that's 5 years. So every time I go around, man, what's wrong? Then I had one old man, been down 6 times, and his grandkid asked him, "Grandpa, you must cut your man down there." That's a hurting thing, man. You had your grandkid ask you that. You keep going back.
That what to do? About time like. You say you must got a man now.
Keep going back? 6 times?
Yeah. What were we talking about? You know Dennis? He's like my best friend. Like, that's what I got on to you. Okay, because it's Tyler, and then it's Steven, and then you call me for a ride to bring you home, and I'm all cool with it and everything, and you're like, oh no, it's okay, Dennis got me. Okay, if you had to choose between your husband or me at the moment, what would you choose?
You already knew that.
Your husband.
You saw me do that.
Okay, well I did it right back to you. Karma's a bitch. Karma's a bitch.
Oh, so it's like that. It's like that.
I'm very codependent.
Yeah, that's an understatement. We need to work on that shit.
No, we don't because, no.
Yes, we do.
Okay, whatever. Anyways, that's beside the point.
Yes, we do.
Okay, well, I don't know. I just feel comfortable with him. I like spending time with him.
I mean, that's all.
It's never going to work out with me and Tyler. Tyler is too young for me. He's on, he doesn't understand. If he can't relate
He's
to
codependent too.
Okay, yeah, he is.
Well, I mean, but most addicts are.
But look,
Who am I to say? I'm
with
codependent
Tyler,
too.
if he doesn't care to hear about my past. He doesn't know nothing about my past.
Like what? So
you never
really shared that part with me. You never said he
Tyler
really
knows nothing about my past.
I thought he did.
No, nothing. Anytime I try to talk to Tyler about my past, oh, that's drama. I don't want to hear about it, or that's the past. We don't need to talk about the past. So he knows nothing about me. With Steven knows everything about me, but I can never be with him.
So in reality, I know more than Tyler knows.
Mm-hmm. And with Dennis, like, before I even told him about my past, he already figured out my past before I ever had to tell him, and he still accepted me. He's still been there for me. He was there for me when I was going through things with Tyler and with Steven. He still stayed by my side. He's like my best friend. Like,
oh, wait, hold up.
What now?
He's like your best friend.
He is my best friend.
Okay, but I understand that, but who is your female best friend?
You.
Okay.
You feel better?
Yeah, I feel better.
Good.
I feel
Is that what you wanted to hear?
Yeah.
All right, you got
it. But don't just tell me what I want to hear. You better be meaning from the inside out.
You are.
All right.
So when somebody tries to do for me, I get offended. I don't know why, but I get like, nah, I can't accept that. Nah, I do this. This is what I do. I pay. Right. Like I'm a dude or something. Like I gotta pay for everything. That's why I maxed out on 8 credit cards right now.
Like, I'm not that big of a people pleaser anymore. Like, I know how to say no now.
On the next episode of After the Bit.
Tell you gonna punch you in the face, you gonna punch you in the face. If he tell you he gon' holler at this guard, he gon' holler at this guard. If he tell you he gonna be there, he gonna be there. So that's the kind of friends that I like.
Got my BA and stuff.
Yeah, BBA.
And you know, I was going on with it, but I knew that wasn't really gonna help me get a job.
Shit, I thought it was gonna help me get a job.
Success following a prince.
This is real talk from the heart. How many times have you struggled just to take care of your mother? And your sister doing bad like your brother, just to stay above the water, you hustle. How many times have you missed sleep? Cause you refuse to accept defeat. Trying to get it to get back on your feet. Keep pushing, never let your knees buckle. I got my feet on the ground, in my head in the sky. And just to get around, I feel I got